So students, second law of refraction of light. What we observe in the first figure, that the ray of light is traveling from air to water. Air is optically rarer and water is optically denser. Optically rarer and optically denser, different medium, and we relate it with the speed of light in those mediums, as I discussed in my previous video. Air is considered to be the optically rarer medium and water is considered as optically denser medium. And speed of light is less in optically denser medium, and as the speed decreases while traveling from air to water, so now the ray of light will travel a smaller path and thus bend toward the normal. So the second law states that for given two pair of medium, the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is always constant for a pair of medium and for a particular color of light. And this particular constant sine I upon sine R is known as refractive index, denoted by NWA. W here is water and A here is air. So bending is taking place in water. So refractive index is actually telling us about the bending of light. So NWA means refractive index of water, means bending of light in water when coming from air or with respect to air. In journal terms, if the ray of light is coming from medium 1 and entering in medium 2, so it is denoted by N21, that is bending will take place in medium 2 when coming from medium 1. There are two type of refractive index. First is the absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive index, when any ray of light is entering into any medium coming from air. It means that there is one more formula for that. Refractive index of a particular medium is speed of light in vacuum, because the light is coming from vacuum entering into other medium. So C upon V. As in the numerator and denominator both are having the same physical quantity speed, so it has no unit. Absolute refractive index of water is 4 by 3, that is 1.33. It means that the ray of light is entering into water when coming from air. If I am saying absolute refractive index of glass is 3 by 2, it means that the light is traveling from air to glass. Absolute refractive index of free space is 1, because vacuum we consider C, and speed of light, I discussed it in my earlier video, that speed of light in air is also considered as the 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second. So a medium with higher value of refractive index is said to be optically denser compared to a medium with lower value of refractive index. In the above example, refractive index of water is 4 by 3, that is 1.33, and absolute refractive index of glass is 1.5. Here 1.5 is greater than 1.33, therefore the glass is considered to be optically denser than optically rarer water medium. If I compare with glass and air or water with air, then you will be able to tell which is optically denser or optically rarer medium. So, refractive index is a characteristic property of the medium whose value depends only on the nature of the material of the medium and the color or wavelength of the light. What we are observing here, refractive index, higher the optical density, the greater the refractive index and greater bending. Greater the refractive index and greater the bending. Air to water, water to glass. Try to observe the bending when ray of light is traveling from air to water. In that case, bending is there, no doubt. But when I compare the bending in case of glass, it is more. So we can say that glass is more denser, optically denser than water, and water is more optically denser in air. And when I compare all the three, so in that case, glass is the having the maximum refractive index. The second one is the relative refractive index. If the in the absolute, what we discussed, that the ray of light is traveling from air and then entering into any other medium. But in this particular case, relative, instead of air, the light is coming from any medium to some other medium. Then the relative refractive index NWA or N21, right? In that particular case, in the absolute, you can simply write N2. No need to write 1 because 1 is already air. But in relative, you are going to mention 1 because that is a relative refractive index. As I discussed in my previous two slide previously, so in that I have mentioned NWA. Actually, that is the relative refractive index. If I am writing NW, so it means that light is coming from air and entering into water. If I am saying Ng, it means absolute refractive index of glass, that is the light is traveling from air to glass. So here it is one more formula. At last I have written N21 is equal to speed of light, sorry, N12 is equal to N1 upon N2 is equal to V2 upon V1. And on observing the first equation and the second, they are reciprocal of each other. Now, refractive index, one numerical is there. If light is incident upon a piece of glass, refractive index here, air to glass, so absolute. Refractive index of glass is 1.52. Angle I is 45 degree. So, according to the formula, n is equal to sin I upon sin r. On putting the values, r will be 27.7 degree. Then, you can observe this figure and can draw in your notebooks. Light ray is coming from air and entering into glass. Now complete the ray diagram. How the bending will be there. When ray of light is traveling from glass and entering into water. How? In the first case, the ray of light is traveling from air, optically rarer, and glass is optically denser. So very first point, students, draw the normal, draw the dotted, produce this line incident ray and then show the bending toward the normal. In the second, glass to water. Water is comparatively optically rarer when I compare with the glass. So it bends away from the normal. Similarly, you can draw for this also. The ray of light travel from air to water and here glass to air. That is, in first case, optically rarer to optically denser, and in second case, optically denser to optically rarer. These are two through the laser lights. In the first figure, what you are observing, that incident ray, then some bending is there in the slab and finally emerges out in a different way. And in this case, if I am taken the different faces, bending is there and coming out from the other side. bending is taking place, but in the second case what you are observing, that reflection of light is also taking place inside the glass slab, that we will be doing afterwards. These are few web links for your reference. Please click these web links and go through and try to understand the concept more easily. Thank you.